Hey everyone, welcome back to another Flutter tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how we can integrate the Google Map in our Flutter app. In today's video, we have just integrated the Google Map in our Flutter app. In upcoming video, we have also added the feature just like how to search a place in Google Map, get user current location, draw a polyline, track a current user location and more. In this video, we have just integrated the Google Map in our both iOS and Android device. Follow with us for upcoming feature of Google Map, and after this demo, let's start the complete video and learn this entire process. Let's continue the video. You can see this is the brand new Flutter project. I have just created that. Now the first step is to add the Google Map Flutter package in your system. Go to the pub.dev, or you can directly install from the VS Code as well, and you can add the latest version of Google Map Flutter package in your system. You can see I have added the latest version of Google Map Flutter package. After you have added the Google Map Flutter package in your system, you need to set up. First, you have set up for the Android. In your system, your main SDK version at least the 20. Keep in the mind, your main SDK version is at least the 20. Go to the Android app, build.gradle. Here you can see latest update of Flutter, auto detect the latest version. If you have used the old version of Flutter, then you need to define here the latest version, otherwise it auto detect your latest version. After this, we have added this metadata in our Android manifest.xml file. Copy this metadata from here and go to the Android app src main, and here Android manifest.xml file. Here is the one metadata is already there in your system. Then you need to paste the second metadata just before the ending of first metadata, and here is the section your API key. You can replace this your API key text with your actual API key, Google API key. I'll instruct you for this API key as well. Go to the Google Map API console, search this, and here is the first link, Google Cloud Platform. Click on there, and first, if you have not created an account here, first create your account with your Gmail and go to the console section here, and you can see first go to here and create a project. I have already created too many projects, and select any one of this project and go to this menu, navigation menu, and here the API and service, and you can choose this library. Here is the list of library available. If you require to use a API key, first we need to enable the library. Click on view all, and for Google Map we need to add this map SDK for Android. You can enable this. Without enabling this library, you are unable to display the Google Map in your Flutter app. This is for Android, and for iOS, map SDK for iOS. Here you can see this map SDK for iOS. Enable this also. After you have enabled both the SDK for Android and iOS, go to again here, and here is the credential section. After you have select the credential, here is the create credential and API key. You have generated the API key here. Another thing you need to keep in your mind, first you need to create our account and log in. You need to add the credit card. It provides the $300 free for 1 year, and after that you need to enable the library that you are going to use, and copy this API key from here and paste it just this API section. You can paste on here and save it and leave it from here. After this, you have successfully completed for Android. Now we have do it for iOS as well. For iOS, to set up, specify your API key in the application delegates. It may be application delegate.m or it may be application delegates.swift. I have used the Swift. For here, you can copy this all from here, or you can just copy this line, your API key, gsservice.provider API key, your API key. You can copy this from here, or you can copy this all. And after you have copy, here is the iOS section, runner, app delegation.swift, and you can paste it here and replace this with API key. And another important things, don't forget to import the Google Maps. And the last things is, come here to port file for iOS, and by default this is like this, commented. You need to uncomment this and add the latest version of iOS. I'll make it at least 14 and save, and lastly from here. Now you have successfully completed the setup. After we have successfully completed the setup, I'll create the new dart file and give the name, and I'll define the stateful widget, and I'll give the Google Map Flutter name of my class, and I have replaced this placeholder with scaffold. After that, in the home page, I'll define the Google Map Flutter. And in the body, we'll define the Google Map. We require the initial camera position. It takes the camera position. Now let's define the target. Latitude, longitude. I'll give the name my current location equal to, again, latitude, longitude, and you give the any latitude and longitude, but I'll give my area latitude and longitude, Nepal latitude and longitude. After that, in the target of camera position, we'll set the my current location. And I'll set the zoom to 15. Let's try to restart. You can see we have successfully integrated the Google Map in our Flutter app. Let's comment out this zoom and let's see, and restart again. You can see by this way you can display the Google Map in your Flutter app. By double clicking it, you can zoom this Indian Ocean, India, Nepal, China. You can see all the data. By this way, you can implement the Google Map in your project. After we have successfully integrated on iOS, let's try same in Android as well. You can see we have successfully run this app on Android as well. In Android, here you have by default provide the zoom in button and zoom out button. By clicking it, you can zoom in and zoom out the map. That's it for today's video. In upcoming video, we have also explored the Google Map feature, just like search your location, polyline, live location tracker, and more. We have come with some other feature. Okay, bye.